equality is at the heart of what Education International is about. It has been one of our important goals ever since we were established. It is right at the heart of what a union should be, because it's about what we can achieve as a collective. It is about acknowledging that every single human being is equal in value, and it is by standing together and supporting each other that we actually can push each other forward, because it is together we become strong. It's not the individual that is strong, it is all of us together. And ever since we created Education International, there has been an acknowledgement at the basis that, unfortunately, due to history, due to tradition, due to many things, not due to one person, but that we are in a way a victim of not achieving equality, that unfortunately women and girls, so many places around the world, and I would say actually in every single country, have been at a disadvantage. So our mission is to try to level out that disadvantage, to create policies, to create structures and tools that can give us not an advantage, but to level out the disadvantage. That is what a round table is about. That is what a women's committee is about. That is what quotas are about. It's not about giving women a special position. It's about giving them the equal chance to achieve a position or to influence policies as men have.
We have this network, African Women in Education Network, since 90s. It's true, we can notice some progress, but it's still not enough. We say from the words to action, because it's many declarations, many conferences going on. At the UN level, we had UN World Conference in Nairobi here in 85. After a decade of women, from 85 to 95. The second one was in Beijing. And declarations are there. Everybody will adopt the declaration, the head of states, and they say women promotion is a priority. But women still lagging there. When you go to decision-making bodies, they are absent, they are not there. Is what we want action now. Especially in the union. They think that union matters are men matters. It's not women matter. If women is in the union, female teachers, they just send them to welcome the people, bring coffee, bring tea. We said it's enough. We want to be leaders. Man is a principal. Woman is a principal. You are headmaster. I'm headmistress. Why not?
So whenever someone says to you, you're getting too much power, be careful. Because remember, that's what it's about. It's about power, my friends, my sisters. And we have the equal right to take part in that power, call it play, as men do. Luckily, we have many brothers that support us in that and are truly pushing women and girls forward to make sure that they get the equal opportunities. But we also must be very careful, because sometimes we have the words, we have the policies, but we lack the actions and we lack the implementation. Words are good, policies are good, but they're not enough. So we have to be very careful and analyze and see that things are actually happening on the ground. Because we need girls and we need women. We need them in education, because we know that education is one of the main tools for empowerment, so that you are able to make a difference in your own society, so that you are able to support other people. We need women in the trade union movement to be able to put words onto what do women teachers need to be able to do a good job. It's about your working conditions. It's about the content of education, that it actually is an education that has a message of equality and not repeating history where history does not promote equality. And it's about acknowledging that we are actually in education a feminized profession. And that since there are so many women working in the sector, they actually also should be represented by women, not only by women, by both men and women, but also by women.
After the birth of our win, we said, what do we want? One, we want to whip up the political will of union leaders for gender equality in unions. We want to carry out research to establish where we are presently and where we were going to, because these were lapses we saw in the first project. We also wanted to encourage information flow, communication flow, to sell out our unions and EI to our members. We wanted to share experiences and learn, support one another. And then what bothered us much was the sustainability of the network we were creating. The creation of our network has created unity among our unions that have been fragmented. For instance, some unions in a country you can get 5 or 4 unions, but for the women, they are able to come together to form committees. All this couldn't have been achieved without the support of EI, African region, and EI Brussels. In fact, they have supported unions and the unions, and they have always promoted gender equality in unions. This has gingered our leaders, and now they have seen the wealth, they have seen the gains that women are making by fully participating in unions.
Our goal is not for women to take positions of power instead of men, but our goal is to stand alongside men as equal actors. And it also is for us to remember that a position in a trade union is never your own personal position. It is a position you hold in trust on behalf of your members. And if your members are women, then perhaps they also sometimes want to be represented by a woman. So it's not instead of, but it is alongside, and it is an equal position, and it should be an equal opportunity.
We have to implement what we have decided to use so that we will get to where we want to go to. We are there, we are almost there, but we haven't reached yet. And we shall continue to fight and lobby and advocate until we have reached our final destination.